Facebook. How are you doing, Plantiful people? I hope that everybody is doing well today and that you are somewhere bright and shiny. It's always nice when the sun is shining, when you're outside, you're able to plant your feet in the ground. Find some time throughout the day to get outside, take off your shoes, and just be on the earth, whether it's cement or whether it's the ground or whether you're touching a tree. Get connected with the earth. It might sound a little woo to you, but try it, and it really does help. It really is interesting, and it really is a lot of fun. I am here today. We're going to be talking about summer refreshers, and I'm going to introduce myself in just one moment because I'm actually turning on Instagram Live at the same time today. So today we're going to have Instagram Live and Facebook Live. It's a little bit weird because I get to see myself in two different places, but that's okay. So if you see me looking back and forth, it's because Instagram's right here and Facebook is right here, but I'm really, really excited about that today. If you don't know me, my name is Shoshana Chaim. I am one half of the Plant Tuners podcast. Along with Adam, we are the co-hosts. We're helping to improve your quality of life through nutrition and fitness. We have amazing guests on the podcast. We've had Dr. Esselstyn, Dr. Gregor, Rich Roll, Robert Cheek, Chef AJ, some of the leading experts in plant-based nutrition, chefs, lifestyle, fitness, you name it, we've had them on, and we're continuing to get them on, and we are so thankful for your continued support, and we love having you here joining us on our Wednesday lives. So hello, Robert, how are you doing? Hope everything's good. We're going to be talking about summer refreshers today because there's so much out there that you can buy off the shelves, bring home to relax and get cool on these hot summer days, but there are so many better products, and I'm going to tell you exactly why you want to ignore some of those products that you could buy and how you can make some really easy things at home. So stick with me for the next 25 minutes or so because I am going to rock your world in terms of summer refreshers. Hey, my volume is super quiet. So what I want to know from you, Jess, is your volume up? My volume is up all the way. I'm on my iPad for the first time. So let me know if that's any better. I turn my volume up. Hey, Verga and Be Coached 365. I like that name. Awesome. So welcome. Again, if you don't know me, my name's Shoshana Chaim, co-host of the Plant Tuners podcast. If you don't already follow us when we come live on Facebook, I know I'm on Instagram too, make sure to press that button to follow us live. Make sure that you are interacting with us throughout the week and interacting throughout this live because we're going to be giving something away to either somebody on Instagram or on Facebook today. So be active throughout. I could definitely hear just going, I could talk louder. Do you like that? All right. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about summer refreshers, why you don't want to be buying everything off the shelf, and how you can make things really easy at home. Are you ready to go? If you're ready to go, give me a thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some waves. Give me some hearts so that I know, hey, so that we're ready to go. Steal on the journey. Awesome. Hey, all right. So this is what we're going to do today. We want to try to avoid food dyes, chemicals, and toxins. So when you go and you buy ice cream off the shelf, a lot of you who follow us are already plant-based or vegan yourselves, and some of you are still on a journey. So why do you not want to buy the regular dairy ice cream? There's a lot of reasons. First of all, if you look at it from a health perspective, there's saturated fat, right? Saturated fat, and it leads to heart disease. So you want to try to avoid that, especially if heart disease is something that runs in the family. There's also growth hormones inside those dairy. And even if you say, I buy my organic milk or my organic, whatever kind of milk it is that you buy that's from an animal, there's no hormones, they're not pumped up on steroids, there's no hormones, they have their own natural hormones. Just like when we breastfeed our children, we're giving them natural hormones as well, and those are the hormones that they need to grow, to be little itty babies, to be full grown children, and then eventually adults, but we don't breastfeed into adulthood. But what we're doing by drinking milk is we are breastfeeding into adulthood. We're drinking cow's milk, and that cow's milk is made to bring that baby calf into a really, really big cow really, really quickly. And there are certain growth hormones in there to allow that to happen. So when we consume that and when we give it to our children, we're giving them that as well. So you want to avoid the dairy because of that. It's just not compassionate. Right? Baby cows are being torn away from their moms because the moms need to be continuously pregnant, and they're going through all of this distress as they're giving milk. You know, there's kind of karma in there, and you don't want to be drinking that karma, and it's gross. There's pus, there's blood, and they pasteurize that away, but technically it's still really in there. So you want to make sure that you are not buying dairy ice cream off the shelf. I don't care if it's organic. I don't care if it's in Europe. I don't care where you are. You want to avoid it, and you want to make something better. So we're going to go through that. That's why my trusty Vitamix is here. I'm going to show you how to make an amazing ice cream at home. So stick with us till the end. Please share this out. Please invite your friends to watch this, because this is awesome stuff that you're going to see today. Oh, hello. Kansan. Yes. So if you guys are off the dairy already, then give me a high five, give me a thumbs up, give me whatever it is that you need to give me, because I want to know, yes, there we go, that you are there. So that's why we want to avoid the dairy, those really dairy treats. Why do we want to avoid food dyes, right? We want to basically eliminate chemicals, we want to eliminate toxins so that we can just be more natural. We definitely want to be more natural. And what we want to do is think about the food dyes that are banned in Europe but allowed here in North America, and wonder, why is the FDA approving this? Why are they banned there? And why should we be eating it here? Maybe we should be following the standards of other countries. They're in popsicles, in ice creams, in sports drinks, in pickles, in smoked salmon. Hopefully nobody here is still eating smoked salmon, but they inject it with a red food dye so that it looks more vibrant and natural so that you'll want to eat it. Medications also. So if you're taking that little blue pill, let me tell you, first of all, that blue pill is not blue on its own. It's injected with food dyes. So that's number one. Number two, if you're taking that little blue pill, it means you're getting way too much saturated fat, way too much cholesterol, and your arteries are being blocked up by the foods that you're eating. So instead of taking that blue pill, take out all the cholesterol from your diet, and you'll have an easier time. That's what I'm going to say, because this is a kids channel. All right, so getting back to the food dyes, you know, blue number 2 and red number 3, they have been shown to actually create hyperactivity in kids and actually be cancer promoting. So whether it's been proven to the max or not, when something's kind of iffy like that and it's not 100%, I'm on board with just ignoring it. Right? Yeah, I see lots of thumbs up happening here. So on Instagram and on Facebook Live at Plant Trainers, on both of those different, what do you call them? Social medias today, which is super exciting for me, the first time doing that. All right, so food dyes are up 500% in the last 50 years. 500%. But look at what our health has become in the last 50 years, right? So we've got to take that into consideration. We want to avoid chemicals. We want to avoid the artificial. And we really just want to take a deep breath and be ourselves. Trust your gut. Trust your gut, because it's all about the gut. If the gut's not healthy, we're not healthy. And if you're adding these dairy products and these food dyes and these chemicals, like I've just been talking about, into the gut, the body's not going to be happy and the brain's not going to be happy. And if your values are being distorted, you're not going to be happy either. Yes, I see lots of thumbs up. I see lots of high fives. So I know that you are definitely with me. So what can we do? Well, number one, you can really just get a glass pitcher and you can make your own fancy water. Okay, I love fancy water, and there's a lot of different combinations that you can make. So right now, if you can't see me, I think that the Facebook people can't really see me. There we go, a little bit better. So if I go further away, then it's better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into this nice organic lemon, and I've actually washed it beforehand. Whether it's organic or not, you want to try to wash it, because even if there's not chemicals on it, which there still might be, you never know what's crawling around the grocery store late at night. So you want to do yourself a favor, and you definitely want to wash these. So I'm gonna give a little squeeze into here. So I'm just gonna kind of twist it so it starts to squeeze out, and then it will infuse the water. So I'm gonna do lemon, and my kids are gonna love this when they get home from school because they're gonna have fancy water. So I'm gonna put some of that, and then I'm also gonna put some orange. I have some beautiful oranges that my daughter got as a present, or maybe I got, I'm not 100% sure. She had a friend come over to play, and they brought me a huge box of oranges, which is awesome. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna give a little squeeze so that it starts to infuse. Oops, I squeezed it out of there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I want you to let me know is, have you ever made lemon water before, and what kind of lemon, there goes Adam, he just left. What kind of lemon water have you made before? So there's a lot of different combinations. Have you tried apple cinnamon? You could actually put in cinnamon and little bits of apples. What's for lunch? Plant-based addict, actually we're replacing all of that crap that you buy in the frozen section and in the grocery stores that are filled with toxins, that are filled with food dyes, that are filled with chemicals, and we are making refreshers, summer refreshers to cool you off in the summer, and we're making that. So it's not quite lunchtime. You're probably behind me a little bit. It's already 3 o'clock here in Toronto. Lemon mint. Lemon mint is a good one. Awesome. Rena, let me know lemon mint. And don't forget, I'm going to be giving away a prize at the end of this. So definitely talk to me, people. Talk to me. Love it. Lemon, strawberries, but I like limes a little bit more. Yeah, you could do lemon and you could do lime. You could do orange and grapefruit and cucumber, right? Get those grapefruits in. Try to get a variety of colors, or the blood grapefruits would be awesome too. Cucumber, rosemary, mint, and lemon. Have you tried that? You could get some rosemary and just rub it in your hands a little bit so that the oils start to come out, and then you can actually stick that in the water also, and it looks beautiful on that little stem also. So that is really, really awesome. All right, basil lemon is amazing too. Yeah, basil. I have some little basils growing outside, so maybe later I'll go outside and I'll get them. So that was my tip number 1, is create your own fancy water. Use cold water, put some ice cubes in there. You could even put some lemon juice in with the ice cubes and freeze that up so that as they melt, they start to bring a little bit more lemon flavor, of course, natural lemon juice. And that would be really helpful too. And that's also really good for your insides. It gets things moving a little bit. I know that they say drink warm lemon water in the morning, but it doesn't have to be morning. Or if you had in the morning, it doesn't hurt to have more in the afternoon. Ginger and lemon is one of my all-time favorites. That's also my favorite for kombucha. I want organic Tulsi holy basil seeds. Whoa, where do you get that? That I don't know where to get, but definitely let me know where you get that. You could DM me at Plant Trainers, because that's where you are right now. And on Facebook, you guys can always message me, Shoshana Chaim or Plant Trainers. And make sure that you listen to the Plant Trainers podcast for our amazing guests that we have coming up. This week we had Dr. Casey Johnson, and she talked about unlocking wellness and how becoming plant-based actually saved her from having to stop breastfeeding. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I can't be vegan or breastfeeding, or people say I shouldn't be breastfeeding while I'm vegan or plant-based. But listen to that podcast, people, the Plant Trainers podcast, because it's going to rock your world. They're used in Ayurvedic medicine. Awesome. Okay, so we've got our infused water, our fancy water. Loving this, guys. I'm having so much fun with the 2 different social medias going on. All right, the second one that we're going to do is we are going to make some smoothie popsicles, but we're not actually going to make them. You're going to watch this beautiful Vitamix. Okay, wait, you're going to watch this. Watch these lemons spin around. Watch it. All right, so these are some smoothie popsicles that I've already made. Do you like how I just pop them out? And I actually did some smoothie popsicles on a Facebook Live a couple of weeks ago. If you go to planttrainers.com and you get on our newsletter, you'll get or check us out on YouTube, then you're gonna you'll get more of this information that you maybe missed in the past weeks. But so those of you who are on Instagram who are always saying, why are you only doing this on Facebook? I can never watch. You could always go back and look up Plant Trainers or Adam Chaim on YouTube, and you could see our whole YouTube page there as well. So I made chocolate smoothies, and I actually made some fruit smoothies also, and I just put them into smoothie molds. right, into popsicle molds. So then when I run some hot water under this, what's going to happen, I can't move both cameras at the same time. When I run some hot water under it, then they're going to pop out. But I'm scared that if I try to pull it out right now, that it's actually going to just break off for you. These actually might be blueberry based. They look like they're blueberry based. If I was really smart, I would have put blueberry and chocolate together. Catherine, how you doing? Heidi, ho. All right, so make your smoothies, put beans in them, put all fruits and vegetables in them, and then you can just freeze them, just like that. The other way that you could use these molds is by putting juice into them. Now, when you get juice, you wanna make sure that is not from concentrate. There's a whole thing out there. Some of the juice bottles say from concentrate, some of them say not from concentrate. Now, I'm not a big fan of promoting juice, especially with my clients, because it's void of fiber and it's going to spike your insulin levels, whether you have an insulin issue or not. It's going to spike your blood glucose levels, and well, spike your blood glucose levels, which means your insulin needs to work harder for no reason. Always better to eat the whole fruit. But what we want to make sure is if we are having fruit juice, that it is not from concentrate. And if you're going to choose between, you know, a big jumbo freezy or having a frozen juice pop, I'd say go for the frozen juice pop. So when we say not from concentrate, it means that the juice has been juiced and then it's been pasteurized to make sure that all of the bacteria in it gets out. Oh, I'm loving all these hearts on Instagram. Thank you guys. Oh, I think I'm going to be back for sure. So what happens with the not from concentrate is it gets juiced, it gets pasteurized to make sure that all of the bacteria is out. You might lose some of the nutrients, but at the same time, it's better than getting the bacteria, and that's why it's better to eat the whole fruit again. But if you're gonna get from concentrate, that means that what they do is they juice all the fruit and then they extract the water so that it becomes more concentrated. You have a lot of concentrate fruit in one area, again, without any of the fiber. And then they freeze it and they ship it off to wherever they need to ship it. So let's say these oranges are grown in Florida. They're gonna juice them, extract the water, freeze them down, ship it up to Canada. They're gonna defrost it, they're gonna add water back into it, and they're gonna pasteurize it. And this is not a good process. In that process, a lot of times there are added ingredients that get in there too. So you wanna make sure that you are eating. Hey everybody, oh my God, Bo and CB Racelford, Share PC, so many amazing people joining us on Instagram today. And of course, my favorite usuals from Facebook, on Instagram, and my usual favorites from Facebook and some more, which is awesome. It's gonna be hard to give a prize away today, but we'll do our best. So you could do the same thing. Put the juice into these things. If you're doing orange juice, you could still slice a piece of lemon or slice a piece of orange like that, put it in and hold it up against the side, and then pour in the juice around it so you get that little cute little lemon or cute little orange in there, and it looks nice, it makes a good selfie, it goes really well on Instagram, and of course for your children, they're gonna like it, they're gonna find that exciting too. So don't buy everything on the shelf, make your own. It's really not that hard. Buy some juice, not from concentrate, make a smoothie, and then pour it into the molds, and you've got your very own popsicles. And that is a great way to, just saying she just had a blueberry cacao smoothie. Yeah, these are either blueberry or chocolate or a combination thereof if I was super smart. Super smart. Okay, the other thing that of course that we can do is we can make banana and ice cream. And that's something that we're gonna do right now, because like I talked about at the beginning, and on Facebook, you could go back to the beginning at Plant Trainers and you could watch from the beginning. On Instagram, you could go check us out on Plant Trainers too. Make sure to like that page and watch back from the beginning later, or even find us on YouTube to watch that also. Smoothie popsicles are excellent for kids too. Yes, they are. They are holistic vegan. Chocolate smoothie pop sounds so good. Yes, Molly, so good. All right, so banana and ice cream. It's been out there a while. I've been making it for probably I think it's longer than 2 years. Probably longer than 2 years. I just had these bananas sitting on ice packs so that the dish towel went in the sink. Sitting on ice packs so it didn't melt too much for you guys. So what you're going to do for banana and ice cream is you want to freeze your bananas ahead of time. And you could just cut them into little rounds. So you're making like 8, or depending on how big is your banana. Depending on how big your banana is, you're going to cut into maybe 8 or 12 or 14 little slices. And then you're going to freeze that up. And this is actually defrosted already a little bit. But you're going to put the ice cream, the bananas, into your Vitamix or whatever kind of blender that you have. If you have one with a tamper, that works even better. Hey Elise, how you doing? All right, so what I'm gonna do next is simply, sometimes I need to add a bit of water if it's a little bit too frozen, but today it's not frozen. It's gonna get loud, people, so maybe you wanna turn down your volume. Turn it on. Awesome. So what you want to look for, how you know that it's really getting all smoothed out, is you want to look in there and you're going to see that. That is magnificent. That is perfecto. So you can add in cacao in there, you could add in cinnamon, you could add in really any frozen blueberries, strawberries, any kind of berries that you want to make it berry ice cream. We're just doing plain old vanilla. I could have put in some vanilla in here. See how I keep my recipes up there, the ones that I use on a weekly basis, so I don't have to open the books all the time. I'm not good with recipes anyway. Even though I make recipes, I don't like to follow them. I don't like to be told what to do. Go figure, entrepreneur here, hello. Simply Organic, I don't know why I just said that, but what I wanted to say is you could put some vanilla in there as well. But I'm not putting in the vanilla today because today we're gonna top it all off. So there we go. And if you love cherries and if you love chocolate, you need to get your hands on our easy recipe for busy parents, and you don't have to be a parent to get it, obviously, ebook, because we have a chocolate cherry banana and ice cream in there, and it is to live for. It's not to die for. It could be to die for, but it depends how positive you want to be. Is your glass half full or half empty? I don't know. It is to absolutely live for. So here we go. I'm putting some ice cream in there, banana nice cream in there. And now what I did is I pulled out all the stops. So what would you like to see? Would you like to see chia seeds? Would you like to see unsweetened coconut, cinnamon, cacao nibs, or goji berries? Those are some of the different toppings that I have out. Sing a song, sing a song. Adam's not home to tell me not to sing or dance, so here we go. Molly, yum. Holistic vegan, coconut and frozen pineapple. That sounds delicious. Coconut and cacao. Well, there you go. Chia. Okay, so Catherine wants chia. Chia any time of day. No problem. I had my hemp hearts today, so I don't need a ton of omegas because I kind of had my fill. Then we'll do some coconut. You put the lime in the coconut and eat it all. You could drink it, but just eat it. Kidding, it's better. Drinking is overrated if it's not water. Trust me. All right, here we go. Some cacao. Oh, some cacao. If you really have a sweet tooth and you wanted to do some like processed dates with water and kind of sprinkle that around, or if you do a little bit of process and you want to do some maple syrup, but really it does not need it. There you go. Check it out. Too bad the prize can't be coming here to eat this with me. I don't know if anybody's local here. I don't know half of you. I'm sorry. I wish I could hug you all. I really do. Lisa Greenspoon, she's almost local. You want to come join this with me? Awesome. So there we go. That's the banana and ice cream, and that is a great way to cool you down. You can make it in seconds. What I often do is I'll make it like this and and my daughter will want vanilla, so I'll scoop out some vanilla for my daughter, and then everybody else will want chocolate, so I'll put in some cacao or some cocoa powder, and then I'll make it chocolate, and then we'll all do our own toppings. And when kids come over or adults come over, it's like having a sundae bar, except it's Wednesday. It's like having a sundae bar, and I know it's not spelled the same way, Shoshana. It's like having a sundae bar, and everybody gets what they want. And really, the truth is what did 5 bananas cost me? It probably cost me organic. It probably cost me maybe $2, maybe not. And the toppings I have in the house anyway. If I were to go and get one of those vegan, non-dairy Ben & Jerry's, I'm paying like $8 for like that small little pint or half pint or whatever that is. And yes, it's amazing, but who's to say that it doesn't have those chemicals, those food dyes, all of those toxins that we were talking about before. Make it yourself, save your money, and donate it to the animals. How does that sound? Donate it to a family in need. Make something for a family down the street who you know is suffering, somebody who's going through chemotherapy, somebody who is a widow or a widower, somebody who just doesn't have the means. Use your money for that. Have Ben & Jerry's twice a year. The rest of the time, banana and ice cream, smoothie popsicles, juice popsicles, fancy water, and the Plant Trainers podcast. That's all you need, people. All right, let's choose a winner. Let's have a winner that is going to get a copy of our Easy Recipes for Busy Parents that has that banana and ice cream, chocolate cherry banana and ice cream, which is divine, superb, amazing. So somebody's gonna win that. And if you're interested in that, you could always go to planttrainers.com. There's 2 T's in there, so planttrainers.com/shop. And you can pick up that book for yourself, Easy Recipes for Busy Parents. All right, so our winner today is going to be, Rena. I'm gonna choose Rena Downey because I don't know her, and she's watching us on Facebook today. And there we go, somebody new, because I don't have another computer to do that little, put in all those names. So that's what I'm going with. I'm rewarding somebody new. And Instagram, let's do one for Instagram too. I'm just gonna scroll and wherever I stop. So I have Holistic Vegan, and she actually commented a lot, so that's awesome. So if you guys are still watching, PM or DM me at Plant Trainers or Shoshana Chaim on Facebook. I'm not myself on Instagram. I'm only Plant Trainers on Instagram, and we will send that off to you when we get your email address. So hi everybody, goodbye everybody. So nice to see you here. Make sure to follow or like us if you haven't already on whatever social media you're on, or Instagram, like us on Facebook, and Facebook, like us on Instagram. And be back next week when we talk all about pineapple. It's going to be tons of fun. Watch on Facebook and on Instagram for when that's going to be. And I really think I'm going to do this Instagram thing again, guys. Okay, love everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you soon. Bye.